Food and cooking have always made an excellent vehicle for the earthly practical wisdom of Zen.
Why we understand things in that way is because of want of practice.
Get ready to engage with your body in a physical ballet, where you will move and rest, touch and punch, meet a living being, and love. Your hands are your best tools when it comes to making bread, but you will also need a bowl, a clean kitchen cloth, a scraper, in addition to wheat flour, yeast and honey, bread pans, spoons, measuring spoons and a measure cup, and eventually a board and knife. Bread making implies to open a time space to create a rhythm. You will need a clean flat surface to let your hands dance and a warm clean space to let the dough rise. In a large bowl, begin by dissolving the active dry baking yeast in 3 cups of lukewarm water. Treat the yeast with 2 tablespoons of honey. Stir in 4 cups of the flour. As the mixture thickens, begin beating with a spoon, stirring up and down in small circular strokes at the surface of the mixture. After 4 cups of flour have been added, the mixture will be quite thick, but still beatable, a thick mud. Now beat about 100 times until the batter is very smooth. The batter will become more elastic. Cover the bowl with a damp towel to keep off drafts. Let the dough rise for 45 minutes. Folding is the method used to mix from this point on. Keep it in one piece as much as possible. Sprinkle the flour on the surface of the dough, about ½ cup at a time. Fold the wet mixture from the sides and bottom of the bowl on top of the ingredients. Turn the bowl a quarter between folds. When the dry ingredients are moistened by the dough, add some more ingredients. Continue folding. After adding 2 cups of wheat flour, the dough will become very thick and heavy, but don't be intimidated. Continue folding in an additional cup of flour until the dough comes away from the sides and bottom of the bowl, sitting up in the bowl in a big lump. Now it's time to knead and let rise again. Free the dough from the bowl, let it sit on a floured clean surface. Knead this for about 10 minutes until the dough is smooth. If needed, use about 1 cup more flour to keep the dough from sticking. Cover the dough with a damp towel and set it in a warm place. Let it rise for 50 to 60 minutes until nearly doubled in size. Punch down the dough by pushing your fist in the dough as far as it will go, steadily and firmly. Do this maybe 15-20 times all over the dough. Let it rise again for 40 to 50 minutes until nearly doubled in size. It's now time to cut, shape, and bake. Start the oven preheating. Turn the dough onto the board. Shape the dough into a ball by folding it to the center all the way around. Cut into 2 even pieces. Shape each piece into a ball and let them sit for 5 minutes. Knead the dough with your right hand, turn and fold with your left hand. Beginning at the near edge, roll up the dough into a log shape. Flatten the dough with the back of your fingers. Turn the loaf over. Press it again into the shape of the pan with the backs of your fingers. Cut the top with slits to allow steam to escape. This is your signature. Bake at 360 degrees. Remove from pans to let the loaves cool. When done, the top should be shiny golden brown. The sides and bottom should also be golden brown. For clean cut slices, let cool 1 hour or more before cutting.